I'm gonna make things very, very clear. You hear me, Justin Bieber? Very, very clear. You obviously took some agenda, some old dried up oath because you want to scandalize the black German Jews. We all know for a fact what this is about. We all know that. That type of energy is dust. Do you hear me? That type of energy is foobar, Justin. You don't know what I've been through in my life. And you're not going to use me over there in West Hollywood to come and boost up your ego and boost up your fake self. Do you hear me? You better mind yourself and distance yourself away from my life and my energy. These aren't the times for your little scandals. You run around with your little immature, childish behaviors around grown adults with grown children. Do you hear me? If you don't want to mature yourself, that's your issue. You have no right to be projecting your nasty energy towards me, doing spell work and all kinds of wickedness, trying to affect my life, all because you have dreams of being me in this lifetime. You need to go actually look at yourself in the mirror, Justin Bieber, and remind yourself that you are white. Do you hear me? Stop dreaming about being black. You are white. And stop trying to shove your white privilege in my face. Do you understand me? There's no comparison. I've made it very clear. You're sitting around here mad because of some old energy coming out of Canada. I don't want to have to sit here and have to keep reminding you of what you are not and how you need to get over the facts that you weren't served when you resided in Canada. But you know what? When it comes to the energy, it makes sense. I'll tell you why it makes sense. Because you're a lying sociopath. There was never no placement for you as a lying sociopath. During those eras, Justin, the early 2000s, there was no placement for lying sociopaths. You've already hit a certain tax bracket. So after that, after knowing those facts, why are you even opening up your mouth talking about vulnerabilities on national television for? Knowing for a fact the money issue has already been resolved. Your wicked agendas is dust. Your black magic, you're gonna keep throwing your dusty ass black magic towards my way. That's dust too. Do you hear me? Remind yourself that you are not a black German Jew. Remind yourself. Stop having fake conversations about how you want to be us. That's fake. Stop trying to compare yourself to me. There is no comparison. There's two different types of blood. And look at them online now talking about how, what you want to be now? You want to be a Crip, Justin? You want to be a Blood? Is that what you're talking about now? You're sitting around there just throwing any illusion, trying to run yourself to go any way and anyhow, right? You want to sacrifice yourself anyways? Huh? You better cut that nonsense out. Do you hear me? I already told you multiple times that your warmongering ways it has no placement over there in West Hollywood. You're trying to initiate old biblical wars. That's the energy that you are putting out. You're trying to make people get angry and upset based off of your disrespects towards people generationally. You should have collected your last check over there in West Hollywood a long time ago and you should have left. You're an embarrassment coming out of Canada. I'll show tell you one thing. You don't represent me and you don't represent Canadians.